Hello and welcome back for another exciting episode of Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. So, last episode, we infiltrated that shipping dock type place and got in the submarine, raised it up, went in it, dealt with some guys in there, and then made a hasty escape. So, what did we find out at that submarine? Well, we found out the relayed message locations that would receive Suhadi Sadono's Pandora Tomorrow call every day. So, now, great news. The United States has located those 5 places where the smallpox was being held ready to be dispersed if the call didn't come through from Sadono. So now he doesn't have that as like a backup, and so it's safe for us to go get him. So that's what we want to do now. He's now open to attack, this says. Coordinated remotely with ShadowNet's neutralization of the ND-133, that's the smallpox samples. Locate and capture Suhadi Sadono. CIA operative Ingrid Carlson is on site undercover and will assist in the mission. So, that explains why in the newscast at the end of last episode we saw that Ingrid is still missing. Like, she didn't actually... We met her at the beginning of the game. You know, after that thing where we uniquely had to stay in the spotlight to not be detected by the night vision sniper. We met her at the beginning of the game, and we figured, hey, we're going to leave you and people will rescue you and you'll get out of here. Well, that didn't happen. So it was a question in the cutscene just before this screen of, well, what happened with her? Well, it turns out she's a CIA operative. And so she's here, undercover. She's going to help us. And I think that's it. So, we're going to television-free Indonesia, in Jakarta, Indonesia. And this is my second try at recording this episode. I've already made it very far into this mission. And basically, to make it short, had to stop the recording and that video didn't work, got corrupted basically. So starting this over, but that's okay because hopefully I can do this better because it was taking me a long time to figure some things out and do things correctly. So hopefully I've got it figured out. There was one more thing. They said it in the cutscene at the end of last episode, but we're going after Sadono now, and we want to take him alive because previously in the cutscenes of this game, we've seen that the main antagonist, our villain from last game, Combane Nicolads, of course, you and I know quite well, and Sam knows quite well that he's dead because as Sam, we offed him. But, the regular person doesn't know that. And he's kind of something of a martyr for his people who looked up to him or whatever. So there have been sightings of Nicolads. In order to prevent that, in order to prevent kind of Sadono being put up on a pedestal, more than he already is, because people are wearing t-shirts with his face on them and whatnot right now. We want to not kill him, but take him alive as a prisoner, so as to not make him, a figure, more of a figure to be revered, I guess. So that's the other important piece. That's why we're trying to take him alive. Let's go.
Here we are. This could end it if Carlson comes through.
I trust her.
I don't.
First Dahlia, now Ingrid. Sometimes I think you don't like women.
Like isn't the word. But don't ask me about it and I won't tell. And I was right about Dahlia.
I met Carlson and Dilly. Looked in her eyes. She'll do fine.
All right. Interesting revelations. Here.
Good luck. Give my
About
regards
Cohen.
to Sadono.
You need to infiltrate the TV station first. This is where Ingrid and Sadono are.
Right. Cohen has been a good teammate. She's been with us since maybe halfway through the first game. Alright. The good news is I know where we're going.
Hey, is that your bike over there? Yeah. Why? I think I blew my carburetor.
Tough luck.
Yeah. Do you have an Allen wrench I can borrow?
What are you doing out in the rain? Something wrong?
No. Just helping some guy with a dead motorcycle.
Oh, I'll let you get to it then. See you around.
Here. Thanks, man. Shouldn't take me more than a few minutes.
Keep it. I've got another, and I need to get out of this weather.
Hey, thanks a lot. I owe you a beer.
I'll take you up on that someday. Good luck.
Shot out this light down below us. Well, the knockout animation didn't quite work there, but we got him. Looks like it canceled out him hearing us land. So that's nice. I am gonna quick save because, man, it was a pain to try to do this before.
What is that?
Why is this guy looking right here at me? I don't know. Now here comes another bystander wanting to pass through.
What the hell?
And like I said, this is a pain. Don't know why they decided to come to me. This guy passed through. The other guy. Oh, there he is. He was just around the corner.
Somebody shooting! Something's moving!
One thing I was surprised by, I didn't remember very much about this mission, but I was surprised by just how much stuff there is to do here before we even get into the TV studio. Oh, no, I don't want to get back on that. That went pretty smoothly. Now we're behind those guys.
Batir, go ahead. Penyuk says your boys aren't wearing their headgear. That's right, sir. Night vision's not safe with the lightning. Flash-blinded snipers would be useless to you. So how are we covering the parking lot? We've got extra men down there. It should be fine.
No, he's fine, I'm sure. He looked confident, strong.
Then why ask for help?
We're a small nation at war with a big one. We need allies. We might already have them.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Keep it to yourself. As long as we have Sadono, we'll be fine.
How dark it is. Well, I thought lightning might strike here. Okay. Now we probably have a moment. This guy caught a glimpse of me. And we'll see if we can get him somehow. Caught a lucky break there.
Nothing here. There's no...
Right. No big deal at all. Now this part is gonna be goofy, gonna be tricky. Three airfoils. We have one emergency flare to use for this gun. And we are alerting people to our presence. Getting out of this van here.
That doesn't make...
This,
Nothing here.
if I could just shoot through these bars. Okay. He's done. I've tried so many times to shoot through those bars and it just doesn't want to work. Pretty decent darkness here. Okay. This is where we've been trying to go. Come into where the van is. And there's a manhole. Took me forever to figure out what I was actually trying to do in my first attempt at recording this. The enemies in this game are just great whistlers. So this guy goes to the end of the hall and turns the corner. Need to knock out this light. Need to knock out this camera because it will see me. course, somebody hears that. So he's gonna come look. But now he's out.
Who is there?
No big deal. Got him. It's a matter of, is it dark enough to hide this guy? But of course there may not actually be a, there's like an automatic body check that happens, like as if people actually came into whatever room you're in. It may not happen down here in the sewer. I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't think it would, because there's not really places to, you know, be. But there we go. So that's the sewer segment. Oh, fun fact, if you, obviously, if I were to knock that guy out and leave him in the water, he would drown and die. So that's why I carried him. Of course, he is a terrorist, so.
Sniper in position. Confirmed.
And now we have a lot going on. There's a sniper on this central tower with a spotlight. There's, of course, big satellite dishes around this tower. It's pretty goofy. And there's no dialogue like you would usually expect, but there are, of course, landmines here to add to it. So we've got to use our thermal and our... We don't have to use our night vision, but I am. So, gotta hurry up and get behind this box so the light can come back. We don't have much time, so we're gonna wait for it to come back this way. Okay. So now, I'm not sure which way gives us more time, left or right. Probably left. Okay. Now we're pretty much done worrying about this stoplight. I was saying that earlier today when I tried to record this. Spotlight. We're pretty much done worrying about this spotlight. But there's that one over there. There's mines here. And it took me a while to figure it out, but we are going... You can see the barbed wire is broken here. So that's where we're going. While avoiding the mines. And now we're going. And we're good. I don't know who is reacting to something right now. guy has drawn his gun in there. Maybe I just made too much noise out here. I don't know. Now we're in that booth we were looking at earlier. Still, of course, worrying about the lightning striking, but in a shelter like this, it'll be alright. Now we might actually be able to get past these two guys, but we're gonna see if they notice that this light is off. So here's finally the TV station that we've been trying to get to for the past like over half an hour. Now I don't know how long it's been since we've had a... Ah, there we go. Okay. Guys here. He really wants to... Oh, he noticed the light change. Okay. So that's 2 with the light switch. Can we get 3? Can we get 3? Hey, look. He may not be angled this way enough to notice. That's alright though, we can just come out and get him. Deal. Pick up a flare for free. Oh, what else do we got? We got a couple ring airfoils here for free. Nice. Alright. So it took me freaking forever earlier in my first attempt at this. I was like, where do you go? Where do you go? There's a gun right here. And there's a gun over here around the corner. Hard to see that one, but you can see the briefcase for it, kinda. Where the NE is right now. Yeah, we don't actually go...
Cohen was right to mistrust Miss Carlson. There's a reason for that weird smell under the wool. She's an honest-to-God agent. A lot more than that hapless desk jockey she was playing.
That makes sense, if a bit far-fetched that she just happened to be in the right place to luck her way into being one of Sadono's hostages.
She was at the embassy looking for Saad. The agency needed to know whether or not he was still a viable asset.
I guess they got their answer.
How about that? So our girl Ingrid Carlson, not what she ever appeared to be, obviously.
America realize that no war will ever again be fought away from their shores. The Americans will never understand the cost of their rich, fat, blissfully lazy lives until the American people have felt the sting of the terror the rest of the world knows for the sake of their affluence. Nothing can shake my faith that Indonesia is not alone. There are others in the world who will stand beside us, who will take the battle back into the home of the aggressors, as I stand here now unharmed, despite the best efforts of this world's so-called superpower. I know that resistance is possible. Their empire cannot extinguish the will of the whole world. Indonesia is not alone. And as long as they insist on threatening her sovereignty, America is not safe.
Pretty good, right? It's because I've done this before. It's because I've done this today. Alright. Didn't do it that way, but dealt with him already. And if you care, I am making pretty good time compared to before. There we go.
And now you need to find Carlson. Sadono's keeping her around as a translator and bargaining chip, but she can move through the station with relative freedom. We're hoping she can quietly get you close enough to Sadono to grab him alive. Sadono needs to be caught by surprise.
I'd like to have a different camera view of doing that split jump, but it doesn't really let me do it unless I'm pointing forward. This part's tricky as well, but cool. So we'll see if we can do it in one shot. Oh, by the way, this is not what a drum set looks like in, like, any scenario, if you're curious here. This is crazy. Vision kind of freaking out. Oh, yeah. Just kind of nailed it, so... But I have had it freak out.
How much longer will
well.
this take?
20 minutes, at least. I told you my Hebrew's only passable.
Sadono's waiting for it.
I'm doing the best I can. Where did this come from?
You know I can't tell you that.
There's something in here about the Angel's X. I'm putting a note next to it that I don't know the translation. You might want to point that out to Suhadi.
Sure. Just hurry up.
I'm going to situate myself in the darkness at the split of this door where the guy can't see through. So this is like a recording, well, there's a bunch of recording studio booths here. She's in one. He's out now. But why I'm now so well lit. Oh, whatever. Talk to her. At one time, these posters probably looked good and real. Turn the light off for some privacy.
Hello, Ingrid.
You? I didn't think it would be you.
You knew somebody was coming?
I've managed a few brief exchanges with the agency, enough to know I need to get you close to Sadono.
Can you do that?
Yeah. There's a retinal scanner on the studio I've been authorized for.
You made yourself friendly fast.
Sure, Sadono's a sucker for a smiling woman. Would have been a different story if Soth were around. We've hired a chopper to pull Sadono out. If you can get him outside, we can get him back to the States.
Ingrid's a godsend.
I keep pinching myself.
Play along. Trail her to the warehouse. It's our best and only way to get at Sadono.
Hello, Ingrid.
Dan, how you doing?
Good?
Really? You sound a little nervous.
No, I'm fine. Just anxious for the fighting to start.
There's nothing to be anxious about. As long as we have Sadono with us, we're bulletproof, right?
She's supposed to, like, go ahead and walk now, but she's not.
Who's there?
Now she is. why this guy's coming to stand right here now, but I'll take it. Just a little bathroom here. I'm so thankful for this game's innovation of opening a door while you carry a guy. It's just huge. That's a huge improvement. I really didn't need to quick save because I'm about to do it for this next logical checkpoint. Okay, so she went ahead and opened the retinal scanner door here.
Up ahead, I'm going in the right-hand tunnel. You'll have to take the left-hand path. I might get slowed down with the guard, so wait for me on the other side.
How much does Sadono trust you?
You'd be amazed.
How did that happen?
The only thing Sadono doesn't underestimate is his own charm. He's rallied a country in opposition of the world's superpower using nothing but charisma. It didn't take much more than letting him think he had charmed me.
We just intercepted a call from South. He blew Miss Carlson's cover.
If Sadono knows she's CIA, any one of these guerrillas might gun her down. Don't let that happen.
Good evening. I don't think we've met yet.
I've seen you with Sadono before. My name's Kim.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ingrid.
Yeah, I know.
Mind if I go inside? I need to give a few papers to Suhadi.
I'm not authorized for this retinal scanner.
That's no problem. I am.
Oh, well then I guess... Just a second. Yeah? Okay, I'm listening. Sure, right now. No, I'm looking at her. Are you sure? What should I do? Yes, sir. I understand.
I'm not hitting this guy. Okay, so these guys come out of right here. Shoot. Did it pretty well that time. Just try to leave them in darkness. Up business.
Hey, it's my guardian angel. Thanks.
Are you all right?
Still breathing. Here, I'll open the door.
Once I have Sadono, where do I meet you?
The roof. Not the most subtle option in the world, but we're not using a military chopper, so hopefully we'll have the chance to slip by.
Right, so obviously we don't know if we really trust her, but she's saying grab Sadono and meet her on the roof. Thanks, Ingrid. I'm gonna do an extra save just in case here. I'm glad I did that. I think my game's crashing. Quick save. Maybe it's just unhappy that I made that extra save or something.
I need technicians. I need batteries. I need men in the studio now. Sadono's taping immediately.
I know your local intercept grabbed that, but you need to hightail it to the recording studio.
I'm getting a glut of side chatter about escape routes.
The studio's likely to be your last chance to grab Sadono. If he gets out, he'll either vanish or be killed. Neither of which we can afford.
Tell what the guy does when he gets over there. Okay, now he's gonna come back. I'll get here in the dark as much as I can. No big deal. And now we are pretending that we don't have a time limit because an alarm will go off if we leave these guys sitting. Oh, and we don't actually have a time limit. It's just, in the story, it's urgent. Hence the music. I'm just being chill about it. He is. Sadono himself. So this is as far as I got when I was trying to record this earlier. And so I'm not sure what we even do here.
Sound, speed, and we're rolling. Tape for distribution May 1st, 2006, take 4.
Citizens of the world, I am alive and well, and closer than you think. It has been 10 days since the day claimed to be that of my death by the US government. It has been a week since the regrettably necessary release of the smallpox virus on U.S. land. I hope that by suffering, the people of America understand a little bit of the suffering that the rest of the world must endure for the sake of American excess. The Americans will never capture me. They will never kill me. They will never find Suhadi Sadono, and they will never be safe. America will be held accountable. They will be watched, and they will be punished. And we will keep punishing America until she learns or she crumbles.
Sound, speed, and we're rolling. Tape for distribution May 1st, 2006, take 4.
Citizens of the world, I am alive and well, and closer than you think. It has been 10 days since the day planned to be reset by the U.S. government. It has been a week since the regrettably necessary release of the smallpox virus on U.S. land. I hope that by suffering, the people of America understand a little bit of the suffering that the rest of the world must endure for the sake of American excess. The Americans will never capture me. They will never kill me. They will never find Suhadi Sadono. And they will never be safe. America will be held accountable. They will be watched, and they will be punished. And we will keep punishing America until she learns or she crumbles.
And cut. Good. What do you think?
I'm not sure I should have called smallpox regrettable.
Do you want to do it again, or a third version without mentioning the pox?
No, I don't have time. It will do. Ready, my men. We are leaving.
Can't see him. Sorry, sir.
Howdy.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
But we only just met.
Kill me. I'm not afraid.
No such luck. Where's the last smallpox sample?
Who says there's only one more?
You do if I squeeze hard enough. Where and how many?
Next door. Hundreds.
Where's the smallpox?
Everywhere. Do you have children?
Where's the smallpox?
How many children? Where are they now?
The questioning only gets worse once I'm gone.
I'm not afraid of pain.
You can learn.
You can learn from pain, huh? Maybe once America has suffered, she will start to learn. I know it's too late for you, but maybe your children...
You don't learn so quickly.
Keep hurting me. It's just flesh. Your violence makes you a coward.
Great work, Fisher. You're well on track to becoming history's most prolific unknown author of world events.
If I had any blood left, I'm sure I'd be blushing. Is Ingrid in position on the roof?
That's right, and the helicopter too. Keep Sadono conscious until you've made visual contact with Carlson.
Can I get a confirmation, Fisher? Sadono's alive and you've got him?
Yes.
Fantastic. Don't worry about leaving a mess behind you on your way out. We're arranging to sweep up after you're gone.
We're not in the clear yet. Get Sadono to the roof. Ingrid's waiting.
Here we are.
Here. I would have gift wrapped him, but I couldn't find any duct tape.
It always shocks me how young he looks. Like a little kid compared to his face on television.
You honestly liked him?
No. Respect, maybe. But I know he's a monster. He has a child's idea of war. can't tell the difference between a citizen and a soldier. He thinks the whole world is a morally viable target.
There's only one nation on the planet fighting the whole world.
Huh. Whose side are you on?
You know I can't say that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who you are or how you do what you do, but thank you. I hope we can work together again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Television Free Indonesia, Jakarta, Indonesia. April 20th, 2006, 23:05. Suhadi's capture essentially brings the crisis in Indonesia to a close. ShadowNet teams neutralized all of the ND-133, with one glaring exception. CIA-trained mercenary Norman Soth is somewhere in the U.S. with the final remaining Pox box.
Sadono's capture by U.S. intelligence effectively marks the end of the incident in Indonesia, securing for the Timorese. Intelligence has confirmed Suhadi Sadono's connections to so-called Golden Triangle heroin, has agreed to a U.S. military presence in East Timor as defined by Timorese government. This beginning of what the Bowers administration hopes will
cannot underestimate the cost of democracy, nor overestimate the costs of the alternative.
Are we sure it's Soth?
The echelon match from the airport security cameras only had a 2% margin of error.
So this is our last Pox box. If Soth decompresses it, our first cycle of infection will be in the thousands. And nearly impossible to quarantine.
What does Soth get out of it? Sadono's already finished.
And what else?
He's already got the device on site. We spook him in the slightest, and he sets it off. It's down to you, Fisher.
There we go, Sam. All right. LAX, International Airport, Los Angeles, California, USA, baby. April 23rd, so 3 days later. And it is like 6:30 p.m. Neutralized Soth and the final ND-133. Norman Soth has breached LAX security with an unknown number of mercenaries and the final smallpox virus armed ND-133. Neutralize Soth and recover the ND-133 before the virus is released. So, take care of Soth, get the dispersal device that has the smallpox. He's got the last box. So, this will be the last mission of Pandora Tomorrow. Hey. I'm super excited. I've been enjoying the game, even though it's kind of frustrating here and there. But I'm very excited to play the next game, so I'm excited to hurry up and enjoy finishing this one. Yeah, so next time we're gonna go back to our friend Soth, who we talked to on the train, and he's been just a persistent, background character, mortified penguin. He's been kind of behind the scenes throughout the whole game, and we've just intersected paths with him, here and there, of course. But it's time for that to come to a head. And next time, we'll do it. So I hope I see you then. Thanks for being here for this, and bye.
Who's there? Show yourself! Visuals on the enemy!